Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our first of two live broadcasts. Now, I know a lot of my students are scrambling to close out the month with more numbers. So I wanted to introduce some new things that have been taking place on Facebook and LinkedIn, but this morning we're going to talk about LinkedIn. You can make more sales when people can see who you are. And LinkedIn in the last 3 weeks, and from what I understand, most of my students have this feature. Some of you don't. And if you don't have it, then you have to wait for it, but it's coming. This new feature, when you open up and expand your profile settings, will have an absolute amazing impact on your business. Let me just take a quick peek and see who's here. Let me look in the chat window. So I can't respond to every. Good morning, Matt, Barbara, Brent, Jackie, Sheila, Steve, Carla. Can't respond to everybody in court. Obviously, I don't know who is watching this on Facebook or LinkedIn. But here's the bottom line. Once you're visible, once people can see your profile, this is without question the fastest and easiest way for anybody to build your business. So if you only talk about your business with the people that needed and wanted what you're selling, you would never experience rejection. And there are virtually millions of people that are on LinkedIn right now that are looking for an opportunity. Are they particularly looking for your opportunity? Not necessarily. And even if they are looking for an opportunity similar to yours, you might or might not want to have them in your business. Prospecting and recruiting can actually be fun when you follow my proven 4-step formula. Imagine waking up every morning excited with the idea of, let me go to my message box on LinkedIn. Let me see who accepted my connection request. Let me see who wants to talk to them after I've shared the information about my company. This, I promise you, can be so much fun. It can be addicting. Fun. Building a network marketing business, fun? Absolutely, because we're going to show you how to eliminate ever being rejected. Now, most people, like I said, are invisible. Your settings are off. If people can't see you, if people can't see the details, your profile is of no help. A visible profile will help you stand out from your competition, will help you attract prospects to you on a daily basis. You are unique from everyone else. You put yourself out there and strip away all the commercial aspects of turning your profile into a commercial for your business. And we have to adjust your profile settings so people can see who you are. Every time LinkedIn makes a major change, they reshuffle everything and put your profile back to the default settings, which will limit your visibility. So we want to turn on the fast button. The fast button lets people know that you're online. And the beautiful part about what you're learning is you don't even have to be there. Just log into Facebook, log into LinkedIn, stay online, go do whatever you got to do. And when you come back periodically from time to time, or you could check it on your phone, as long as people see that green dot, they think you're there, and they're more inclined to come back and respond to anything that you've done. Turn it on, and everyone thinks you're available. So my gift to everyone is my universal profile checklist. For those of you that are students, for those of you that have been through my boot camps, you have the profile guide. The profile checklist is an overview and a summary that will give most people that have it an opportunity to go through it and make themselves visible. The checklist will enable everyone to optimize their profile for maximum visibility, not only to everyone on LinkedIn and Facebook, but on the search engines. You want people to be able to find you. It'll enable you to make valuable connections easily and quickly so you can build your business faster. At the end of the day, it's all about conversation. It's all about talking to people. And you need to avoid making the common LinkedIn and Facebook mistakes that act like kryptonite and will kill your business. Turning your profile into a commercial for your company or product, kryptonite. Limits you to your activity. You can't reach out to people proactively to make the connection if your profile is all about your business, primarily because you're not the only person in your company building the business. And a lot of them have behaved badly, just spam people. So if people see the business you're in and other people have beat you to it, they throw you out with the trash. Now, the 12 steps you're going to take with the Universal Profile Checklist will actually result in 19 separate actions that will enable you to start conversations with anybody that sees them as they respond to any one of these actions, and that enables you to start conversations. Conversations that result in new enrollments. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let me slide this over here. Actually, that's not what I wanted. All right, so let me jump back over to LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn is constantly asking you questions to help them put you in a box. Okay. You have to avoid this like the plague. So let me take a look. Let's go over and take a look at Steve. So the green dot lets everybody know you're there. Let's view your profile. Now, your profile is your online calling card. It literally positions you to be the person that your ideal prospect would want to talk to. All right. So let's take a look at the rest of your profile. Now, the picture's great. Picture's great. You could straighten it. Not a big deal. Once you begin to change, so will the world around you. I love the words. Love the words. Not crazy about the. I'm having a hard time understanding what this is. This looks like it might be the ocean, water. Maybe these are rocks and the water is coming over the rocks. Now you're just getting started. The more information, let me there's two of you here, so let me unmute. Good morning, Steve. Can you hear me?
Yes, Max, I can hear you.
Okay, good. All right, now. How long have you been in your business? I know what business you're in, so we don't have to.
I've been a customer for 14 years, and I've just recently started, referring customers.
Okay, so you started referring customers, but
yeah, so started in the business.
Right. So realistically, instead of referring customers, your business will grow faster if you referred people that wanted to start their own business.
Yes.
To your company products, because they're going to be more eager to run around and tell everybody about it. Now, they have to be products of the product. They have to love the products. But your business grows faster when they are actively looking for other people to tell about it. The customer that buys your products, we know they're going to love the products. They're going to always order them. And who knows, maybe at some point in time, they'll like some of the products that they'll want to tell their friends, but that's a slower build, right? So you want to reach out to people that are looking for something, looking for business. Now,
yes.
we know there are certain professions that are naturally attracted to network marketing: personal trainers, school teachers, people that are making low to mid-range incomes are always looking for side hustles, if you call it. And in your particular business, it doesn't cost a lot to get in. They're already using those products at home, so it's not like they have to make an investment on something new that they've never used before. And of course, the best part is how quickly, with a very low startup investment, can run around, tell 8 people, get 8 customers, and you made $500. The person that you brought in that got 8 customers, if he can help all of those 8 people get 8 customers, it's made more than $4,000. What could be better? So you're going to you're reaching out to people. And all right, so you're just getting going, but there's some things here that you definitely want to address or change. And this picture, see, you know what this picture is.
Yes.
Okay, and was maybe this a picture that you took?
No, it's a picture that I found online.
Okay, picture that you found online. This is what, the ocean?
Yes, it's a spot in South Africa.
Okay, so we could go over here exotic beaches. We've already got images. Okay, now notice this has a trademark. And the other day we noticed that some folks were on here that grabbed this picture and didn't realize that the trademark shows. So there are pictures that are relatively trademark free. Once you begin to change, so will the world around you. Trademarks. So we got a lot of trademarks. Okay, and here's one without a trademark. Now, of course, what you want to do is you want to make people curious. Once you begin to change, so will the world around you. People are going to look at your cover and they're going to go, wow, where is that? Even this one. Make people wonder, wow, where is it? Is this someplace? Man, I'd like to go there. Once you begin to change, so will the world around you. Now, what would get you more excited? This picture or this one?
The other one, you're right.
Okay. So that's number one. Number two, as we go out and we start looking for people to talk to, and I've got the scripts to start conversations, to move people along a process where you are, during a casual conversation, you are qualifying them. You are learning, is this somebody that I even really want to talk to about my business? I mean, I'm just not looking for a customer. I'm looking for somebody that's going to join me, that's going to run with me. And together, we are going to build a dynamic organization. We're going to go as far and as fast as we can both go. And that person is going to be one of 5 or 6 people, my little clique that I'm looking for. So you need to be the person that person would be interested in networking with. All right, so let's come down here and look. Okay, the United States Air Force. Now, 22 years. Thanks for your service. Come back up here. Veteran, U.S. Air Force veteran. Let people know. They don't have to look at your profile. Now, again, there are other things. Online business growth consultants. Mentor. Health and wellness advisor. When you put health and wellness together in a profile headline, you might as well say, I'm a network marketer. So there are things that are going to turn off your audience.
So just remove that?
Absolutely. I'm highly skilled at training online business owners, including network marketers and members of their teams. I help these people take their business to the next level. Now, what do you mean when you said I was working in the ministry? What did you do there? Were you a minister?
Yes, I'm an ordained minister now.
Hello? Well, you'd never know it, because that's one of the things that you need to put here.
Okay.
And the beautiful thing about that is there are certain professions that people naturally trust. Okay? You could be a police officer. You could be a colonel in the military. A minister or a priest. There are a tremendous number of scammers on LinkedIn, okay? The internet. If I come back over here, give you a perfect example, and every day we're hearing from them. So I'm going to go to my network. And so I got all these people that want to connect with me. And they've all got their online agenda. So let's look at this one here. Pretty girl, she's from China. Now, for the life of me, I can't figure out yet why they're doing this. All right. 4 months ago, I was talking to somebody that recently widowed, met someone on Facebook, began an online relationship. She never met him face to face. Never met him. Over the course of 6 months, this woman loaned this man $175,000. You want to talk about relationships? The power that you have when people see your profile, the magnetism of what you're putting out there helps people build relationships. People get into business they like, people get into business they trust, period. You can be talking to 5, 10, 15 people every single day that you know in advance. I mean, just go up here, show me all the people looking for an opportunity in remote training. So I got 2,600 people that are looking for remote training versus looking for remote employment. And notice the desired button to make the connection is right here. Follow, message, follow, okay? More and more people are looking for new opportunities online. The gold and white LinkedIn icon means they're paying for the service every month. And I have to admit that there is some value in paying for it. But if you're just going to use it to reach out and do searches and find people, you don't have to pay for it. Okay, but look at who you're talking to. Accomplished hospitality tourism professional looking for a remote opportunity. Responsible for training staff. Now, she's either just started or she was a content writer here, general manager here. So we know at least she was active in June. Let's look at any activity. So reaching out to Sue, bad idea. Gets you into all kinds of trouble. But more important, let's go back and look at Sue. Let's say she was active. So the $64 question is, Sue going to be interest in working with you? Is this the kind of person, when she was a general manager of a business for 5 years, managed a pub, bartender? So this woman has all kinds of experience with the public. Training, responsible for training staff. General manager. Office manager. Management experience. So this would be, if she was active, the kind of person you'd want to talk to. But there's a sequence of questions, and let's see here. So she graduated from high school in 1989. That was 34 years ago. Add 17, she's 41. 41. Now, the more you have in common with someone like that. Minister. Now, okay, so let me ask you a question. I'm just going off of this, what you wrote. So you and I are having a conversation. I read this, and the first question that would come to my mind is, oh, you know, Steve, it's really nice to meet you. I'm looking for something that I can do on the side from home. I am looking for an online business. Clearly, you've accomplished that. So how successful are you in your business? That's a question.
Would it behoove me to say that I'm just getting started, or?
Well, it would, because it's the truth. It's the truth. You are getting started. But to read this, I am highly skilled at training online business owners. You're just getting started. Now, ask yourself this question. I'm looking for business opportunity. You're looking for business opportunity. You want to build a business on the internet. Do you want to work with somebody that is just getting started? Or do you want to work with somebody that's successful, that's got a track record, somebody that can help you hit the ground running?
Someone that's successful. So,
exactly.
So then I would just utilize your scripts.
Well, for sure. When you're talking to someone, you've been a customer for X amount of years. Your company up until 5 years ago was not very social media friendly. Now they are. And so you're jumping into this with both feet. All right, and so this needs to be, I mean, this could certainly be shorter, but the bottom line is when people look at your profile. Now, what is the Council on Recovery Prevention Specialist? What's that all about?
It's about helping people who have drug and alcohol issues or mental issues.
Okay. So this is attraction marketing. Even your ringtone.
We're calling everyone to let them know the new drive is underway. Like always, your support will go to representatives of law enforcement officers, whether that be for better equipment, more staff, or fair wage. We also believe that the family of fallen officers should receive assistance.
Do you get many of those phone calls with people trying to sell you stuff?
Yes.
Same thing's happening on LinkedIn. They don't even give you a chance to react or respond. They've got this canned pitch. So here, the Council on Recovery, you're a prevention specialist. What I would suggest is you put a line under here explaining what is the Council on Recovery. We work with people with drug, alcohol, or mental illness problems. You gotta let people, give people an inkling as to what it is. Next. So you're a prevention specialist. What does that mean?
That means I educate middle schoolers and kids on staying away from drugs and alcohol. It's actually prevention education.
Okay. So it's totally different from, you know, the image that I got from hearing you. So
Yes.
So basically what you're telling me, you're an educator.
Yes. Yes,
Okay?
that's just one aspect of what the council does, and that's my department. Is I'm in prevention.
Okay. Yeah, yes. Well, you're in prevention, yes. Prevention by education.
Yes.
Okay. So you want to make yourself more appealing then we need to be a lot more graphic and we need to be a lot more specific. Now, do you work in particular schools or how does that work?
Yes, I have several middle schools that I go into once a week, and I meet with classroom kids.
Okay. So there'd be nothing wrong with listing a middle school in a particular area, and you are a drug prevention educator. And again, it gives you more credibility. The more people read on your profile about you, the more they can look at this and go, wow, this is somebody that I admire. This is somebody that maybe I can certainly learn from. And of course, the other thing is you need to list your entrepreneurial activity, your networking opportunity. So we need to come up with a name. We need to call it something. We're certainly not going to call it the name of your company, but we need to have a name. So we put the name up here, and you're the founder, because it's not the name of your actual company, it's the shell company that you've created. And you could say, let's say we called your business Making Money from Home. All right, so you are the founder of a company called Making Money from Home. Now, how long have you been doing it? Well, I started, the start date could be when you first started taking the products up until now. Now you want to get some almost immediate reactions as you're building up your list, because you've only got 58 people. But even with 58 people, if any of the people that you connected with saw that in April, you're celebrating an anniversary for your Making Money from Home business, easy to start a conversation. How successful are you? I've been using the products for 6 or 7 years, and it's only been until recently that the company has modified their social media acceptance. So now it's easy for people. Everybody around me is jumping on LinkedIn. Everybody around me is jumping on Facebook. And I see all these people that are having outrageous success. And between you and me, Steve, when you look at some of these people that are killing it, that are making all this money building teams, I got to look at these people and I got to say to myself, my God, if they can do it, I can do it. Because I'm 1,000 times more educated, I'm 1,000 times more responsible than they are. That's another reason that I've decided to jump into this thing. And now that I have jumped in, I have, again, we're talking to anybody that you talk to about your business. The conversation should take place. You find a need. Before you get into talking about the business, you need to know what their experience is. So in all the times, that you were in management, and all the times, or bartender, well, and all the times that you were in management, and all the times that you worked in this realm, most of the people that I meet that have that kind of experience have all dabbled with network marketing over the years. What companies have you dabbled with? What companies have you gotten involved with? Before you talk about your business, you take a few minutes to qualify someone, and you're golden. Now, this new feature that LinkedIn has added, let's go over here to your network. You come down here to celebrations. Now, the other night, I was talking to somebody that's a student that doesn't have it yet. And he's in Washington State, doesn't have it. And believe me, he can't wait to get it. My happy birthday strategy for 27 years has been probably one of the most effective tactics, strategy for helping people build their business. Just the birthdays. And yet, we could go over to Facebook and we could look to see. Do you have your battery? Is your birthday listed? Let's come back over here. Okay, so your birthday is April the 19th, whether it is or not. So what does that mean? What that means is that on the 19th of April, anybody that's connected to you is going to see you're having a birthday. The 19th. 3 weeks away. So if in the next 3 weeks you added 100 new connections every week, then you'd be at 358. Any one of those people could very well be a prospect for your business. What you see is what you get. Many people do not read the about section until right here. This is the easy part of the process. With your background, there is no reason why you can't be talking to 10, 15 people every day. Every day. The closing ratios between the people you start to talk to and the people you show the business to depends on who those people are. End of story. Now, I go over here. And let me bring up Francisco. Francisco's a student. I'm living the network marketing dream that everyone dreams about. The whale that I enrolled in my business in December. $90 ago. Added 80,000 people to my team by February. That's 60 days. Helping to bring the size of my team up to 500,000 people. When did he start? Well, back in the early 2003, 2002, he was building a prepaid legal business. He comes back into network marketing in 2020, less than 3 years ago. Now he's got 500,000 people. Everyone is highly motivated and excited. The strategies and scripts are helping everyone experience faster results. I mean, after all, everyone's got a birthday. And all of my leaders, as well as everyone that aspires to be a leader, are following the steps to my 90-day game plan for teaching people. Now you're all heading down the same road. It starts with your profile. So go over and take a look at Francisco's profile. He works for the Chicago Park Department. Just got promoted to supervisor. Nothing about his network marketing business. The content of his profile positions him to be liked by everyone that he reaches out to. And he's constantly looking for people that like the things he does. And he specifically learned how to target network marketers that are unhappy. Now, we'll be back at 4 this afternoon. We'll start looking at some conversations, demonstrate how the process works, but it starts with your profile. A profile with the right ingredients, the right content. And then it comes down to your daily activity, which only you can measure. How many people are you talking to every day? How many people are you showing your business to every day? How many people are you enrolling in your business in the month of March? Today's the 28th. You got 4 more days. For those of you that are students, now is the perfect time to pull out the project launch script. But if you're not talking to people every day, well, you could be. And unless your profile resonates with the people that you know in advance are looking for what you have, it's not going to happen as fast. Until next time, best of luck in building your business.